All right. Are we on there now?
I gotta see.
It's a new stream.
I see the new stream.
Oh, I heard that from somewhere.
Yeah, we're streaming again, but man, this whole format's now like kind of fucked up. You got me. There's two GGGs. One of them's not here. Spurg Snake is back.
Okay,
I mean, this will work.
Shit, I doubted 11. Oh. Look at my boy Chris.
Chris says we back for now.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. That was weird.
It's straight locked up. I went to YouTube. It was frozen. I don't know for how long. I thought it might have been. Oh, go ahead.
What's this thing? What's this thing called? Eve Mux?
Yeah, EV Mux.
I mean,
I just say EV. It's slightly more robust than StreamYard, but it's not as stable as OBS. It's like a browser-based OBS.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody use what this is. I mean, StreamYard's got money for better servers and stuff, but I don't know. This has worked for as long as I've been on the show.
Well, yeah, for the most part, it's not too bad. Like I said, it's more like OBS in its layout and things like that, but it tries to stay browser-based, which hogs up a ton of resources. But like, if you don't have a decent PC, it'll lock it up. And there's some, like, the storage thing too. I was worried about that. Like, I didn't know if you were still having storage problems. Man, and then it just kicked you off, you know?
I think it's their service, really. Like, they don't have money for
I was having issues with it all night earlier with my audio. It was like it would turn off my audio automatically.
I think that was your Rodecaster. You gotta turn your stuff off at night, man. You just do.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Oh, you try to leave it. Just leave it alone and don't touch anything. That doesn't work.
Right.
Rodecaster is more digital than it is just like a regular mixer. I mean, you turn your computer off, but you don't turn the Rodecaster on, and then you turn your computer on again. I mean, your Rodecaster's not still talking to the thing after it just shut off.
Right. I got a Newmark NS6. It's like a little toy turntables, and same thing. It's powered separately, and if it's not turned on in the right order, it just doesn't want to work right.
Those things are fucking cool, man.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I need to get it back out. It's getting dust.
That was an absolute boner killer, boys. I think we had 12 or 13 people in here. Okay.
No, two. Lost everybody.
That's what happened.
We had a decent little hanging, got up there to 16 or so. It's like, all right, hey. And then what happens? We drop a boner. We pull a boner. Well, we didn't. Goddamn Uvmu did. Yeah, that's depressing. Well, let's start doing it. Let's fire this back up. Maybe we'll get it done. I think we got a couple people in here. So fuck it. All right.
Yeah, they can come back and watch it later.
Yeah. Okay, let's go up here to excuse me, guys. 4221. All right, hold on now. What is this here now? This is I think it's something about money again. Let's see.
live.
What is the split? What is the split?
All right, me and Johnny both have MS or something.
How much are memberships on your channel?
$3.
$3. Okay, so this guy
very low.
$3. So this guy just donated $15, basically, right?
But he also did a tenner. So here, let me do this real quick. Dayla gifted 5 BYB podcast memberships.
Not interrupt the guest to fucking do that is so shitty and annoying. Save it for the end or find it.
No.
How about this? When you don't have anything to
Jesse,
say, which is going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. I think Quad was fucking with him there and it worked. So, you know what I mean? Like, just started talking right over him.
Right. He lost his fucking mind. Like,
that's what
man. And Jesse always thinks he's the smart guy. He's like,
right.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. He's the smartest guy in the room. That's true. Or he thinks he is.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
You can fill in them blanks with this kind of shit. Then, when I'm not saying anything, you're not saying. Then it's a moment where I was in the middle of a point, and you're like, "Oh, wait, hang on a second." No offense to Dayla again. Charge that back, actually. But my point is, so they gifted what was it? $25. They gave you $25, right? How much of
this one's going to be 30. The last one was 15, so that's $45 total. If you want to do the math,
so I'll
knock it out real quick.
How much do you take home from the 40 versus these other two?
I mean, YouTube, what? They're 60% or something?
They get 60%?
No, they get the 30, and then they send out the third.
Quadfather's math is fucking worse than Aaron Emholtz, okay?
Yeah, he says YouTube takes 60, he gets 30, and then there's another 10 somewhere that just isn't accounted for.
No, right. That's coming up here.
The 60.
Okay, so you split this almost three ways?
Sure.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
counting. No, like this is literally like a conversation you shouldn't have to have because the
this
business
is a conversation you should have
really,
to have. Adam,
it definitely is not.
Adam, look me in the eye real quick. Have you ever?
I can't. You get your glasses on.
Have you?
Glasses.
That's where my eyes are. I promise. So look me in the eyes. Tell me, have you ever sat down and worked out the monetary logistics of doing this program with Quadfather? Yes or no?
Fuck no. Of course not.
It's never come up. Okay, so I'm helping you out here. Lemmy, have you?
Adam and Lemmy don't care to be paid.
No, I have never cared.
Should we unionize? Is that what you're saying?
No.
It's not about that. It's not about that. But you guys,
stupid YouTube show.
If
the fuck is Jesse talking about?
His point he's making is that, okay, if you guys are getting paid, you're not doing nothing. You shouldn't be getting paid. If you're doing it for free, then I've got nothing to say. That's all he's trying to do. He's trying to prove. Now, are they getting paid? Probably not, and who cares, right? Quadfather didn't have to answer that question. It was none of Jesse's business. But he was trying to burn. It was just another slow burn on Lemmy and Adam. You know what I'm saying? Kind of essentially saying, okay, so you're not if you're getting paid, you ain't worth it.
Yeah, Jesse came here looking for something sad, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Similar in the vein of iDubbbz and Sam Hyde. I know not everybody might be familiar with that, but this guy went to go film so iDubbbz went to go film Sam Hyde because Sam Hyde lost his Adult Swim gig and he thought that dude was struggling and it was going to be some sort of, like you said, like he was looking for a sob story or something he can capitalize on in a certain way. He was coming in to white trash these guys up like they haven't heard that shit before. And so I do think Quad was flipping it a little here by acting up like I don't got to answer shit for you. And I do like Adam's point, like Lemmy and him should unionize. They should be out picketing.
Yeah, this is going to be a blessing in disguise for Quad. Like more people are going to watch him after this.
Oh, 100%. And to be fair, BYB has been growing on me. I didn't really give him a chance early on, and I blame Corn Diff for making me like Granny. I'm giving him all the time on his show. Dude, and that dude is that's somebody who I think Jesse would not want to be on a show with for an extended period of time.
Well, of
Granny
course,
would get.
Of course not. Granny's a redneck, like just kind of old cooter. I met him in Lamb.
You beat him up. Don't say you met him. You went there and beat him up.
Normal people. I beat him up.
Really nice. It's like being sorry.
Okay, so here we are up at let me see, the 45 mark. This is a little Adam segment where he goes off on him.
I'm not.
So I just wanted to be clear with you, Adam. I'm not being mean here. Number one, I'm helping you.
I know you are.
Every little fucking thing you say has this sarcastic, autistic lilt to it that is so.
Uh-oh. Did the browser, or did he cough and hit a button?
So when this happens, it's an Eve Muck's problem, right?
It just quit sharing the screen because I can't even see it in the back.
Fan of every single guy. And if you're a fan of everyone, you're a fan of nobody. So,
Ooh, ouch.
You don't.
He is a big
really hurt
Merch
my
fan.
feelings, Jesse. Take that back.
He talks to Merch.
Adam did bomb a lot of
obviously,
this.
I'm not like actually frustrated.
What's that?
Adam did bomb a lot of this. Like,
no, he did. He didn't have anything for him. I'm not saying that he's a bad guy for it. I'm just saying that he got punked up pretty viciously throughout.
Yeah, he's not a guy who can be put on the spot and like just be quick and turn it on and know what to say. That's not. But I mean, that's not really embarrassing though. I mean,
no,
anybody can do this to you, especially when you're Jesse.
Right.
Exactly.
I was gonna say Jesse came in ready to, jib jab and throw punches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Lemmy got a little starstruck at first. I watched her this morning on Rumble, and I tried to like, dude, if Jesse was shitting on you, would you give him the same esteem of those comments? It's nice that you have respect for the guy, but don't let it think you into thinking he's more than just a guy. He's still 38-year-old Jesse guy. He's just developed a very strong following, and that's what I think scares people, is that he's got some autistic people that are ready to do stuff for him.
that shouldn't matter either, man. Like all these people, like they turn into different guys when they talk into people like Jesse or somebody who gets a lot of views or whatnot. The thing with Jesse is Jesse's not the guy you got to be afraid of. It's his henchmen, because he has like fans who are like hackers, and they'll find your address and they'll DoorDash food to your house and stuff and shit like
in
that.
In my case, that's like, feed it to my dog.
Yeah,
it's like I'm not too worried about it.
I got coleslaw from this guy and I ate it on stream.
The one thing I wish they would do is send me 500 pounds of cement so I can fucking build a pool in my backyard.
No shit, that would be cooler than hell when they did that.
I'm saying? Like, but that was peak Jesse for me when he was going after Mersh. It's kind of been a slow trail downhill since then, but that's just because I
much to a motherfucker, man.
Well, and that's the thing. I think I just outgrew it. That kind of thing. It started turning into, like you said, going after other channels. He was trying to get Shaman's channel taken down. Not him, but he's aware what his henchmen are doing, and 2 porn bombs for that guy.
Right.
Right.
Frustrated by the sarcasm bit. The issue with it is you already have a show full of dead air, and there's nothing you can reply to that kind of thing with. There's nothing I could say after you do your sarcastic bit. I want you, Adam, to say one genuine fucking thing, zero irony.
Okay, this is telling right here.
This part's funny.
Yeah, but vicious. Okay, all right.
I bet you can't fucking do it.
A genuine thing? Oh, one of the things I wanted to ask you about was your feud with Dick Masterson. Would
That's
that be good?
Asking me a question. I've told you to say something genuine, a real thought, an opinion inside your own head. Like when I'm saying I don't want to see that fucking QR code anymore, I'm being legitimate about that. That's not a bit. It's pissing me off. I want to hear it doesn't have to be.
I mean, is it pissing you off just because Mersh has that thing on his screen and that annoys you to know it's
You all have it. You all have it.
Why is he so
But
mad
I mean,
about
where did you learn the hatred?
Because he's a fucking spurg, man.
Imagine letting one square of the screen drive you this fucking crazy.
Well, the thing about it is Jesse, he thinks everybody begs but him, or his begging is more sophisticated than the next.
That's it right there.
He just has people who pays for his show. He doesn't even have to beg.
Right, but I mean, he created his pizza fund and all that stuff, and so he looks. I mean, for one thing, he looked down on these guys anyhow coming on. For two, he looks down on that because that for him is that type of begging is below him. He doesn't think that he begs and he's offering, a business kind of model thing. I don't know. That's what I'd take on it.
I'll say this. Every time he says join the pizza fund, it is literally the same thing we're accusing Aaron of doing with his begging.
Exactly.
PayPal, Super Chat, Streamlabs, Pizza Fund. It's the same thing.
Even if it's dressed up in a fake Domino's commercial, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
he goes out of his way to put production in. I'll give him that. Like Aaron doesn't even do that. He goes out and buys an ashtray and give me money.
Yeah,
give me
money. Jesse does work. Jesse actually puts effort into a product that people might want to pay for. Aaron is the opposite. He just wants you to pay for something you can already watch for free.
He wants you to pay for his entire lifestyle, Imholte. Yeah, and I feel like Jesse's just using the Netflix model, and it just like Netflix, it's overpriced and outdated content. You get all this backlog. Same with Melton. You get all the backlog. Well, how relevant is that to me for $10-$20 a month? I really don't. Not a lot of people care about the Dan 9 and shit, even though it's fascinating. But nobody's going to go
like what.
Exactly. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Dan 9 is a stand-up. He's a stand-up who would do he would take photos in front of a private jet and be like, I'm flying out to Cali. But it's not his jet. He's flying business class. He was trying to really portray a whole different thing. And he was one of the first comedians just straight up ostracized right out of the game. It was so funny.
Yeah, I saw his interview with NLO and his inability to not lie about his age or something like that.
Yeah, that was another one. That's actually, I didn't even know, but there's this guy, OKI Weird Stories. He did a whole thing on Dan 9 and the world's most hated comedian or something. And he used a lot of NLO footage, and I had no idea at the time.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
then later on, years later, I'm like, oh shit, there's that guy from that thing. I didn't know it was him. It was really, really strange.
Yeah, I gotta look more into him. Hey, I'm going on another piss break. I'll be right back.
Wash your hands, man.
Yeah, please. All right, let's continue here.
What's the first QR code you looked at and were like, I can't do QR codes ever again? You got pissed off because you were looking at
You got molested by a QR code.
What day did that happen? Where did this happen the first time?
I will answer that question after Adam says one genuine thing in his whole fucking life.
What do you mean by genuine? Can you explain what that?
Say something with zero irony, zero sarcasm. That's a real thought or idea from your head.
Analingus? About you? It could be anything?
Anything.
I don't know. I guess I can't think of anything original. I guess maybe I'm just not that funny, Jesse.
It doesn't have to be original.
Listen, I don't have the magic.
I didn't say anything about originality. I said what's a real thought or feeling you have, and you're like, beep boop bop bop beep beep beep.
That was hilarious. Beep boop bop bop beep boop beep. He's a fucking robot. But seriously, did you see he had the fucking deer in the headlight look going there?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And So I would hope that if Jesse goes back on BYB a third time, that maybe Lemmy will be a little more demystified. Maybe Adam at least is trying to play back, but like you just saw right here, deer in headlights. He's like, what am I supposed to do? So I find these guys hilarious. But like you said, Hunk, Jesse came in with a look down his nose at these guys, and I think Quadfather did the best. I think he held his own the most and was really trying to push back on Jesse. And that's coming from a guy who was fucking with Quadfather on a daily basis for at least a week.
Right.
His favorite insult to me was faggot ears.
Who, Jesse's?
No, Quadfather called me that. No, Jesse just calls me not Butch Brat. There's a trans person he calls me, and I can't remember the name. I keep wanting to say Butch. I keep wanting to say Butch Bradley, but that's not the name. It's not. All right, just go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bradley. That sounds
I can't.
like
That's
a
not.
name.
That's what I mean. That's why it's stuck in my head, and I don't know. But like I apparently look like a trans person. Okay, I know I sound like one, but it look like one. I don't know.
Butch Bradley, trans.
I guess you got my number, Jesse. Wow.
Yeah, well, clearly I have your number. I just dialed it. Beep, boop, bop, bop, beep, beep, beep.
Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, beep, beep.
Fucking pick up the phone.
Now who's
Adam,
being sarcastic?
you're on a show, sort of. You're on a stream. Say something. All right, I'll answer your question because he's got.
Holy shit, that was brutal. I don't know what the hell Triple G was smoking earlier, but yeah, he got punked out in a bad way. He could have said something like "fuck you" or something like that.
Right.
That would have been an original thought.
Yeah, no, the silence was deafening there. That was not okay.
No, that was savage, dude.
You muted, G?
I knew he had nothing. I said he would have nothing. He cannot say anything that isn't sarcastic. I've heard him say it, by the way. On his own stream, I've heard him say it. It's because I'm here and he's nervous. I'm trying to break him of that.
Super nervous.
Break him. I mean, let's ask him some math questions.
Calm down,
Maybe
Adam.
that would help break.
Relax.
Have you ever noticed, like, you get the camera in your face and all of a sudden you can't do math? I have that problem.
Sure. I'm bad at math. I understand that. It's no problem, Adam.
See, that's what he does. He just makes them all real damn nervous. You know what I'm saying? And he knows that. It'd be just like if I was to go on Kevin Britton. I'd be so damn nervous to be sitting there in front of him, you know, the initial time.
No,
why?
Yeah. Why would Jesse make people nervous? That's fucking crazy to me. I guess with these like super fans and stuff, they get like that, but I don't know. Adam Goldstein's been like live streaming and putting himself on camera and talking to people who get a lot of views for a long time. I don't think he's nervous. I don't like when Jesse like puts somebody on the spot and
that's
then
what was going on. Yeah,
makes fun of them for having nothing to say. Like I wouldn't fucking say anything either. The guy just wants to make Adam look dumb.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like, what was Adam gonna say that Jesse wasn't gonna flip into another insult?
Right? Yeah, he would just challenge anything Adam said afterwards.
And like you said, G, he was just screaming at him just to get that quick. Like our Quad brought it up too. Like, just you pointed the camera right in his face, and he just like, oh, what? You know, if I asked you what you had for lunch yesterday, it might take you a second to answer. You're not gonna know.
Yeah, nobody
something like that.
Nobody can just turn it on like that. Not even Jesse.
Hey, we just got the answer to your trivia question. Buck Angel.
Thank you. That's it. Which brand? What the fuck is wrong with me? Buck Angel. I'll write it down. I'll make a note. Thank you, Luke. Appreciate you.
I've never actually had that thought myself.
This doesn't mean anything to me. This is a big deal for you.
So why do you have to explain it? Why are you so frustrated?
Hold on. We absolutely fucking know.
You're finally talking about something on your show, and I'm responding to it.
I disagree. So
I'm finally.
Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling?
I've been yelling on your show for the past hour.
It's okay.
It's been an hour of yelling at you idiots for making the worst fucking stream.
Okay.
The worst ever. I've seen worse.
So that's what I mean. Like,
subtle.
This one's worse. Let's be honest.
The part of me is like, the frustration out of Jesse is so good that part of me wants it to be planned. Like those three really pulled it off if it was a work, but I don't think it was. I think it's just that they were like, oh, I just got. And Jesse, I think, mentioned that he was trying to demystify himself to Adam, I think.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, it wasn't that. It was Jesse being vocal and direct at him. It was like, hey, whoa, calm down, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what Jesse's. He knew what he was getting into. He knew this was going to be something he's totally not fucking about or into. So yeah, like he came in here knowing he was going to get frustrated. I mean,
yeah. I agree. He should have known better if this was going to be a yelling fest. But that's another thing I wanted to bring up. He has a good pitch to his voice for yelling. Like when he yells, he can get loud and it sounds good. When Melton yells, he can get loud and it sounds good.
In there.
You know what I mean? Like some people just like, if I was to yell constantly all day, people just like, fuck this guy and shut me off. Whereas like at least they can construct some sentences together.
Yeah.
Where Lou was just swearing from the mountain, you fucking motherfucking fuck face, bitch. Like
I want to hear Lou screaming. I think that's the end goal of doing this show with you and Honk is to make Lou just start screaming about the
I'm on board that
that's
train.
going to happen, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to end with that. It could be an exit for Lou.
The screaming is doing like just screaming at shit on your show is never your best content ever. Sometimes it's your worst. So I mean, when Jesse's on this show and he's screaming, and like you were saying, Spurg, like there's a thing to do it. There's a way to do it.
A
good.
musicality kind of.
I'm only ever screaming on my show when I'm like actually fucking pissed at something, or I don't know. There's a lot of fights that go on our show. It's never none of them are ever my best moments. And I mean,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Now this bit, by the way, you had it ready to go. Do you think I came on here not knowing that? Do you think I wasn't ready for this?
Well, you said
no.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Congratulate you on finally working up the hackles, the courage, an hour and a half into your shitty show to do this, because you've been wanting to do it from the first minute, and I've been waiting for it since the first minute, and it took you this fucking long to bomb. Now,
okay, Adam
not even
Adam just continues to look bad. I'm sorry, Triple G. I think the world of you. But
no, you're right. You're right.
He looks terrible.
Yeah, he's getting his fucking shit on. Of course.
Yeah,
that happens to the best of us.
No, I know.
Everybody can win them all. But it's these two going back and forth. I don't think Adam was exactly ready for Jesse and that type of behavior.
He thought he was. I mean,
fair enough.
He thought he was. Thought being the key word there.
I don't think Adam's a bad guy. Like,
no, he's actually quite the nicest guy on the show, probably.
Nice gets you nowhere in this fucking world, guys. Especially this one. You know that. I mean, you can be a nice guy, but
I mean, what do you expect from Pop?
Absolutely, I was not setting you up.
Now here's what you get. Now here's what you get. Now you get the Lemmy treatment. Okay? You want me to respond to something? You want me to give you a show here?
At least you're not being fucking tedious about this, Jesse.
Going to need you to be engaging. Now, congratulations.
Is the Lemmy treatment a thing where you just don't comment? Is that what that joke was?
Yeah,
The
I think
Lemmy treatment.
Go ahead, G.
He's just saying that because Lemmy's not saying anything.
Right, so he won't address her. Like he's not. If you're not interacting, he won't interact back.
Yeah.
And I guess Adam took his sweet time trying to fuck with Jesse, and now Jesse's upset that it was an hour and a half wait.
I don't know.
Before we got greased.
Why would Lemmy say anything? I mean,
that's what I mean. She's a podcast listener. She likes his show, and so she's not gonna interject anything until she has something to speak on.
She gets asked questions by Jesse later on, and then she does open her mouth and she does, reveal to the whole streaming world that I can actually talk and like have a logical conversation, and it blew Jesse away immediately.
Here's the thing, like I'm pretty sure she did a 10-hour stream today, like from noon, at least from noon until 6 or 11 till 6. Something. He was going for quite some time.
Yeah,
who was?
I don't get on Twitch.
Lemmy.
I'm apparently.
I was on Rumble. I can't go on Twitch either. I just don't like the platform.
I'm a mod in the Twitch chat, and I don't think I've tuned in for like months. I just don't use Twitch, but I like Lemmy. She's a great gal.
We were talking all morning. There's this song, "Goodbye Horses." And that was like she had the 10-hour song on, and that's what the gimmick of the show was today. So we're gonna listen to this whole 10-hour video, just one song on repeat.
Fuck.
And but then there was, like you said, it turns into a fun hang. There was a lot of cool people there.
Yeah.
X Rocks was hanging out, and a couple other.
She's a cool gal too.
Yeah. She dropped some pretty interesting information on Jesse. Apparently, she used to be in the Pizza Fund. And then something happened where she couldn't cancel, and Jesse kept charging her card.
But that's got to be something with the service. I mean,
I don't know. That's why I didn't run tell that with it, because I don't know as much. She made it sound like he was trying to squeeze money out of her.
It sounds like Bex.
So yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not too I spoke with her the first time today, and have been familiar with. So
she's a cool chick. I like her a lot.
But grain of salt with internet shit.
Let's get up here to the 142 mark. Now, earlier in the show, we ain't watched him because he didn't have really anything that was real interesting, but Granny had been on the show, and he had come and gone 2 or 3 times. I don't know. Well, this was his last appearance for the night. I thought it was kind of funny. Let's check it out.
Orchestrated talking about shit that I knew gets him interested. And
why did I come back? This shit's gay as fuck.
It's biased. It's so genius. Why did you come back? You had nothing. So your big thing was John Lennon. Guess what else I've heard 9 million times? So thank you, Hackman, but your services here are done.
Was Hackman? Is that what he called Granny? Hackman.
I have no idea what he's talking about. I think there might be a guy in chat or something.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think he called Granny Hackman.
I don't know. Well, he was kind of going off on him there for a little bit of time, but yeah, that was great what Granny did. Fucking awesome.
Granny love them. But I mean, he popped on there for 2 seconds, and then after he said that shit, he immediately left.
Yeah.
So that's the issue.
Jesse,
I wish he would have stuck around,
screaming at him even though he was gone. Cool, man.
Yeah, no, it's little things like that you can catch to know how to get at somebody like that. That got he doesn't like not being able to respond. I hang up on you.
We're gonna need this. Might be a clip. I don't know. Let me see. I forget what this is now. I forgot to write down the description.
gonna set some
expecting
things up
us
with
to
me and
hold on,
Tim.
Adam.
I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up. You have talked enough, bro.
Yeah, Adam.
Did you come on here expecting us to try? Like, because I didn't know Adam was trying to got you. Like, all I've heard from him is he's a fan and shit.
I don't feel like I'm trying to get him.
Can you please shut the fuck up? And Quadfather, usually the show runs a little bit differently. We play Clem and shit like that. You know what I mean? But I think you may have. I don't know if you were thinking that we were trying to do like a gotcha thing, because that's at least up here. That's not what we were trying to do.
No, I don't actually think that. I'm literally just fucking with you guys. We can just do whatever you want to do.
See? Sorry, Lemmy. I didn't mean to talk over you.
I know Adam. Adam is a fan of this show. Like, I know. Again, I've got this fucking clip here where he's like sucking my cock as hard as humanly possible. I know he's.
Oh, okay, there was my little clip. Maybe it ain't that good, but yeah, he Jesse was about fed up at this time, and I don't know. I think they all kind of were, and Quad wasn't really getting too much stuff in. He was kind of sitting back, and it was the Jesse show. You know what I'm saying?
I think, yeah, that's probably how Quad felt. You know, you got Jesse here, just let him bully Libby and Adam for an hour or so. Well, I stretch my legs, you know.
Well, guys, that's what I had for clips. Kind of got screwy on the schedule this week. I want to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I guess that's the final one. We kind of stay out of the way of most of everybody. But good show tonight, fellas. Good show.
Wrapping it up.
Stuff. Yeah. We've been going for almost an hour, 45 minutes or so. But we will be back on Tuesday. 8 o'clock Eastern time. We'll have some more clips to take in. All y'all enjoy your time, your Halloween with your kids, your loved ones.
Yeah, man.
You know,
make sure you get all that stuff off your face.
I'm gonna try to get it off here real quick. Like,
you should have said nothing, Triple D. I want to see if he was going to run to the store. Just like go make a quick trip to Walgreens. Without washing your face.
Back here in California wouldn't be good. Yeah. If I was in Oklahoma, I would do it. But California, yeah, I don't go out there looking like this.
Yeah, a little progressive out that way.
Yeah, too progressive. All right, guys. I want to. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let's give our plugs.
Well, no, not even a plug. I got soup guys in your chat. One of them is threatening he's going to come see me soon. Cool for you. But Presley is saying Mudman banned her from my Discord. I tried to send her my audit log for my server, but she has me blocked on Discord. So I don't know what's going on there. Nobody banned you from the Discord, Presley. You're welcome to come back. Yeah, Jamie Jimenez is the one who's saying you can't wait to see me in person. So
that's the soup party guy.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. I've never seen that guy in my life. Jamie Jimenez.
Sounds like a real name.
To meet you.
All right. Well, go ahead and do your plugs, y'all.
At Soup Party Live every Wednesday, and I do solo streams sometimes. I'll be going live probably tomorrow night about Lossless and Unbleached, because they did this crazy stream last Monday, and it's all just Soup Party episodes. It's all the BYB from Monday. It's all
right on.
That's it.
What about you there, Snake?
At Spurg Snake on Twitter and at Spurg Snake on YouTube. And everybody's in the Discord already, so Discord.gg Spurgtopia.
All right.
Do you need an invite, Jake? I'll hook you up.
I'm in Spurgtopia.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Well, you all enjoy your folks who showed up. We want to thank you. Sorry for the interruption earlier. Turned out being a decent show. If we could have kept it going, it would have been good. But we thank you, and we will see you all on Tuesday, and enjoy your Halloween, guys.